And now, another Farm to Table, brought to you by Farm Families of Mississippi.
Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. Today we are going to be making a delicious beet salad with a tangy vinaigrette that's spiced with a little bit of fresh mint. I want you first to get a pot and fill it with water, and we are going to add in some different size beets. You're going to put your temperature on about a medium heat because you want it to come up to a boil, so medium-high heat, and you're going to add in just a little bit of salt. We're going to let this cook down, and I'm going to make our yummy dressing on the side. But also, a little side note, put your gloves on if you don't want your hands to turn purple, because the beets will dye your fingertips. I've been walking around many a days where I've had purple fingers. So for this dressing, we're going to start with a little bit of Greek yogurt. We're going to have all things fresh in here. We've got our Greek yogurt. We're going to add salt and pepper. We're also going to add in some fresh mint. I love the smell of fresh mint. It's so tasty right now. It brings so much flavor to a dish. It brings the bright color. It's going to get really excited when you add the little bit of lemon juice to it. And when I say a little, I mean a lot of mint. We're going to open up our lemon and we're going to squeeze that lemon into this dressing. So we have our mint, our lemon juice, salt, pepper. We're going to stir all this together, and now we're going to add just a little bit of fresh chopped garlic. Once we have all these ingredients in our bowl, we're going to add a little bit of green onion. Now we're going to toss that in to our yogurt dip. This is a really good marinade. It's a really good dip. It's a really good dressing. I'm going to give that a really good swirl. And the next thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to get our different types of nuts chopped. We're going to add this to the top of our salad. So once our beets are finished cooking, we're going to put our dressing down. We're going to put our beets down, serve it over a little bit of arugula salad. It's going to be a nice, tasty dish. So once our beets are finished, which I think they're about done, I'm going to teach you a little trick that you can do. Now, like I said, these beets will turn your fingers purple. So once you have turned this off, you're going to make sure they come to a cooling temperature, and then we're going to take our beets out. And a little trick, if you can use either a kitchen towel or a napkin, and we're going to actually rub the skins off. All right, so all you have to do is use your kitchen towel and just rub the towel or the napkin around the beet, and it's going to actually naturally just take the skin of the beet off. I loved learning this little trick until you have a beautiful, beautiful beet. Now, I like using golden beets as well, but the grocery store did not have those today, but you can use a golden beet and you can use a purple beet. So we're going to chop this beet up. When you're chopping your beets up, you can half them, you can quarter them, really whatever suits your fancy. Sometimes I like doing some big ones, some small ones on the plate, but however you want to chop your beets is fine. All right, guys, so we have our fresh arugula here. I'm going to put on the bottom of our plate just a little bit of our mint dressing, and then we're going to grab a handful of our arugula, toss on the top. It's really pretty on the plate. And then we're going to come in with our beets, and we're just going to arrange them really pretty on the top. We're going to bring back on the top a little bit more of our dressing. We're going to add our chopped nuts to this. We're going to add just a little bit of olive oil drizzle to the top of this, and a little bit of balsamic. And then guess what's last? A little fresh squeeze of fresh lemon juice right there on the top. From my heart to your table, a beet salad with a tangy vinaigrette.
Find this recipe and more at WDAM.com/farm-to-table.